Good morning, everyone. So good to see you all. Thanks again for joining me for Yoga Shalom at home. I am Reb Cantor-Lisa Levine, and I'm your guide into the world of Jewish yoga through a Jewish lens. Today, we will wash ourselves with the waters of Miriam's well and use the metaphor of water and the well to replenish our spirits and heal our bodies. Our practice will be done using a chair as support and a prop. You can always sit on the mat or modify as you wish to deepen the practice. This is your time for self-care, for mindfulness, for renewal. And we're going to go back to using the basics of embodiment and the Shacharit service as a guide to embody prayer. And I'll explain some of the prayers as we go through them this morning. I believe, and I started doing this because I felt the prayers so deeply when I paired them with the asana, with the yoga poses that we're going to be using this morning. We are going to stand, but when we stand, just feel free to stay seated or use your chair as a balance. And we will do a balance today just to keep the waters flowing. Let's just begin by bringing ourselves into this space. If you have a little bit of essential oil, I keep mine right here. Maybe you want to begin with some. I've got a lot of options, but I'm going to go for peace. They don't have a healing blend, but peace is pretty close. Just going to use my essential oil and make some heat in the hands. Bring that right over the face. Feel the beginnings of that flow of water through the breath, through the imagination, through the warmth of the hands, through the opening of the senses, maybe just a little bit of care for the hands today, the hardworking hands, either side, either wrist, either hand. And then maybe give yourself a little hug or a big hug. In the Tai Chi, we close down and then we open. So let's start this morning by just crossing the arms, gazing inward to the well. And then open the arms, open the heart, open the well to the healing waters. And then bring the hands down, soften the gaze. And let's begin with this body scan. I found this wonderful chant and I'm going to include it today. I really, really love it. It's called Mother of Water by Alexa Sunshine Rose. I hope I don't get pinged on YouTube for it, but I think it's worth doing. So let's imagine for a moment that there is this string of water, like a tube of water connected to the Keter, the crown, and extending upward, up, connected to the source. Maybe it's a million miles away, the source of this water. And now imagine the waterfall cascading down through that tube from the source into the crown of the head. And washing down over the entire body from head to toe. Feel the warmth of the water Imagine it as a healing river, washing away any toxins and stress, trauma and fear. Allow the stream to create a space, a vessel for healing. As the body begins to unplug from the outside world and plug in to the deepest well of healing, the deepest well of self-knowing, of mindfulness, the deepest well of understanding. Swallow in the throat and allow the thoughts to float away down the river to be washed by the waterfall. And imagine you're floating in a pool of healing. Feel the water, the stream. And imagine the sun warming the water all around you, surrounding you with hope and with peace. Take a few more moments to continue meditating on the flowing water. Flowing, cascading, removing any toxins, replenishing with healing. From the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet. Imagining this water as a new beginning, a fresh start. Dreams a new beginning. Streams and waterfalls. Beautiful. Let's drop our awareness now into the breath. Begin to imagine the breath as water. I'm going to move back to a chair, and you can see I've got a block. Got my feet on because I want my feet to be connecting with the earth. Drop the awareness into the breath and imagine the breath as a well of water filling. Imagine the body as a well and the breath is water filling the well. I'm going to open this well from the base of the spine all the way to the top of the spine where it meets the skull. Open this space for healing waters. So allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears. Once again, swallow in the throat and breathe through the nostrils. So draw the attention to the nostrils. Close the mouth. Soften the gaze and empty the breath from the body as though you're draining this well completely. And then we'll inhale and fill the well from the bottom into the lower lungs and the upper lungs. Filling the well to the top and then slowly releasing Anything that you don't need, let it join the flow of the river. Inhale, filling the well all the way to the top. And then as you release, slowly release the water out to join the flow of the river. Inhale. Enjoy the feeling of opening the body with healing, filling with healing every pore. And then as you release, release the thoughts of the day, anything that might be weighing you down or weighing on the heart. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, filling the well to the very top, opening the heart to healing, and then as you exhale, whisk away anything that might be unneeded. Allow the water to wash clean. Join the flow of the river. Inhale. Lower belly, lower lungs, filling the well to the very top of the spine, all the way up, opening the body, opening the healing, opening the space, and then slowly release. One more inhale, imagining the love, the healing, filling the well all the way to the top. Sip, 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 sip. And as you release the air slowly, continue to lift from the spine, keeping that space in the spine and the heart, in the well. Exhale. And breathe normally. Perfect. Open the eyes, smile. Connect the openness of the heart with the sparkle of the eyes and the smile. Bring that gratitude into heart center as we say a blessing for the soul returning to the body. It's been out all night long in our dreams, being cleansed by the Shekhinah, traveling to many other worlds, to many other places. And as I opened my eyes this morning, my breath and my soul returned to my body, bringing that blessing to heart. Let's open the heart, rolling the shoulders up, look up, exhale. Good, roll the shoulders forward, bring the palms down. Exhale. Good, inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Look up as you exhale, nice and slow. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward and come forward either on the mat or in the chair. And as you roll the shoulders, squeeze them up, open the heart to blessing. Good, let's add the arms. Inhale, arms up, gather that healing blessing all the way in and all the way down. Exhale. Good, inhale all the way up, gathering that healing, that water of the well, and opening the well all the way out, making more space for that healing. Inhale all the way up. And then reach forward, and all the way down. If you're on the mat, you're in Sukhasana or Lotus, that just creates more space for you. Hip opening too. Inhale, and then bring the hands behind, grab the chair, and open the heart center. Good. Inhale up. And let's do a nice gentle bend over to the right. Look up under the left arm. Good. Inhale up. And over to the left. Look up under that right arm. Create even more space in the heart center. Both arms up and over. Feel the core engaging as you look up under that left arm. Inhale up. Reach them up and all the way over. Creating expansion in the spine, in the heart, in the well. Opening the well. Inhale up. And a nice gentle twist behind. Use the drishti to bring the head around. Warming up the spine. Inhale, both arms up, and a nice easy twist behind using the drishti. Good. Inhale, arms out, and big circle and gather in that blessing. Gather in 3 big circles. If you're having some issues with your shoulders, keep the circles small. More of a Tai Chi move, hands on the water, bringing in that blessing right into the heart center, hands at heart center. So that you have given me, God is pure. Open my heart to blessing. The soul that you have given me, God, is pure. Open my heart. Open my heart to blessing. Bring those blessings right into heart center and release. Let's do a psalm for the day. Let's create this space for Miriam's well and invite all living things in with Nishmat Kohai. So let's get our heads making a little tiny circle on the ceiling, imagining there's just that tunnel of water on top of our head, but it's now just making a big circle of a well above us. And then in the other direction, small circle with the head, creating that tunnel of healing water all above us. Good. And then let's make these circles bigger by adding our hips into it, leading with the heart. Imagine that circle just getting even bigger and creating a very large well all the way above our bodies and all the way around. We're going to make it even bigger in a moment, bringing every living thing into our well of healing. Breathing, inhale and exhale. I'm doing 3 mandalas in each direction. Notice the hips getting involved, and then use the arms. Create that huge well all the way around. A force field of healing, if you will, but it's all fluid, encompassing every living thing, every creature, every spirit. And in the other direction, creating that swirl of healing and water all the way around. I love the water. I'm a Cancer. I love it. Reaching way up, embracing that well all the way up. Inhale, reach all the way forward, and then bring it all the way down to the feet. And if you're on the mat, you can feel the hips open. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up, and again, we're circling but outward. So, and bringing every living thing into the circle of our energy. And again, if your shoulders are speaking to you, just make the circles on the water and expanding the well, healing the planet, healing every living thing. Arms are up. Palms together, press, 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 gathering that well of healing all the way into heart center, massaging into the deepest place. Inhale and release. Let's stand and praise the Baruch Hu. We're going to do a couple of different things before we do our forward fold. Again, if you don't want to stand, you can do this practice seated with open arms. We're going to begin with legs out, a little hip distance, farther than hip distance apart, wide legs. I'm moving my chair so I have a little balance today. Good. Inhale, open the heart. As you exhale, nice little bend of the knees. Open the arms, Devi Asana, Goddess. Inhale, exhale, send all of that praise out to the world, beyond to that which we know. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands into the hip creases, extend the crown of the head forward. If you want to use your chair, you can totally do that. And as you bring your face toward the ground, allow gravity to bring your hands down. You can use a block if it's a little bit too far. Finally, drop the head down, allow the shoulders to release any burdens that you don't need. Let go and let go. Breathe into the back. Notice the blood rushing to the brain, filling it with life-giving, healing waters, cleansing waters. Now the water moves up the legs, up the back, down the spine, all the way down to the earth. The waters of the mother washing through, bringing life-giving healing. Breathing, and then slowly hinge up. I could do that I would love to stay forward fold for about 5 minutes. I could really use that today. Hinge all the way up, and then bring feet hip distance apart for Utkatasana series. We're going to create a blessing for ourselves today. So let's start with hands at heart center, a kavanah, or an intention for what we need for our healing well. What can we be reflective of what we need for ourselves, truly need? Fill ourselves with the healing waters. Bring that kavanah or blessing into heart center, then bring the hands into the hip creases. Inhale, exhale, sit right back down into Utkatasana. And then if you'd like, you can keep your hands down. You can use the chair, you can be seated in the chair. Bring the hands out in front. Hold your blessing in your hands, picture it. Visualize the well and visualize the healing of the well and what healing that you need for yourself. As you breathe, inhale, exhale, and then allow that to surround you by bringing your arms all the way out and around. That healing, bring the blessing back into the heart center. Inhale, exhale, bring hands into the hip creases. Gently sit back into the chair, or more aggressively, all the way down. Inhale, exhale, bring that well right into the hands, that column of healing surrounding body, mind, spirit, and breathe. One more big inhale. Step into the feet and allow that healing to surround you as a force field all the way down. Good. Shake out the legs. Excellent. One more nice, easy chair pose. Inhale, hands to hip center, hip creases. Inhale, exhale, and now push out anything that you don't want in your well. Push out anything that's not going to bring you that healing that you need. Push it away, push it away, push it away, push it away. Step into the feet, blessing into heart center. We will know that you are one. That oneness, that wholeness, bringing into embodiment of the Shema, which is our triangle series. So coming to this side of the mat, and if you'd like to do this series seated, it's absolutely fine. Just bring one leg out this way, exactly how we're going to do, and go back and forth and then switch sides. And another thing that you can do is use the chair as a prop. So if you don't quite feel able to stand on your own, but you don't want to sit, use the chair as a prop. So come to this side of the mat. Inhale, exhale, step the left toes out. Inhale, exhale, and just bring that right hip open. You want to bring the hip open. Good. Knees are not bent, they're straight. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, drop the shoulders, nice and slow. Inhale, reach way over that front leg, and then bring the right arm up, gazing at the thumbnail. Or you could gaze at the toenail and listen. Feel the flow of healing waters from the top of the fingers all the way down to the feet, the soles of the feet. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, bring the right hand to the right back thigh, the left arm over. Inhale, you can always grab the chair if you need it. Use your modifications. You can stay here, you can come here. And breathe. Drishti is at the thumbnail or the toenail. Listen. Breathe. Inhale, right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. Good. And then let's come to the other side. Right away. So bring right toes out, left toes are in at 45. Inhale, exhale, open that left hip. Inhale, raise the arms, exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach way over that standing leg and maybe scooch it out a little bit more if you can, or if you're on your chair, just bring it out to the side, lift the left arm, gazing at the thumbnail, breathing, releasing, feeling the flow of water from the tips of the fingers all the way down to the sole of the feet. Coming back, bring the left hand to the left back thigh, right arm over. Inhale, reach out, stretch up, open the heart, flow. Inhale, exhale, left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Scooch the feet together with toes together, hands at heart center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, amen. And release the air. Feel the chakra healing from soles of your feet all the way to the top. Crown of the head. And release. Who is like you? We haven't done a warrior series in a while. The way that I normally do this with a chair, you can either do it seated, or if you'd like to use your chair real easy, just come behind the chair. Let's start with the right foot. So step the left foot toward the chair. I'm going to move it this way so you can see what I'm doing. I use this as a little balance. Right foot towards the chair, left foot back. Now, pivot the hips forward facing the chair or just on the mat. Bend that front knee. Breathe. Inhale. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale up. Hands are up. Gaze is up. And the warrior, bringing freedom from those things in your life. Just keeping you from the healing that you need. Inhale. Exhale. Open the left arm wide. Open it. Open. Open. Acceptance of those things that you can't change. That's a big part of healing, isn't it? Inhale, bring left hand to left back thigh, right arm over, wisdom. Peaceful warrior, wisdom. Let's make peace with ourselves and others, of course. Open the arms, acceptance. Face forward, lift the arms, and then step forward. This is warrior 3. The arms come forward. Breathe. And come down. And step forward. Excellent. Let's do the other leg. So easy, use the chair as your support, but it still gives you the benefits of this asana, this warrior series. Inhale, exhale, step forward with the left foot. I'm mirroring these so it's hard. Bring the hips square to the chair. Bend that front knee and bring the left foot, the right foot back and ground it in the earth, and then lift the arms and breathe. Freedom from anything that you don't need, which perhaps the cause of strife, maybe not healing, the opposite of healing. Inhale, open the right arm. I'm facing away from you, but you get the idea. Inhale, exhale, bring the left hand over and the right hand on the back thigh. Peaceful warrior. Open the arms, acceptance of those things that will bring you peace. Square the hips forward, step up, lift the back leg and reach. Virabhadrasana 3. And breathe. Inhale, exhale, drop that back foot and step it forward. Face me with hips hip distance apart, with feet hip distance apart. Inhale, raise the arms and imagine that healing water coming down through the fingertips, washing down the arms, washing into the heart, washing down the spine, into the hips, washing all the way down the legs, into the ankles and feet. And then open the arms, create that force field of the well of healing and bring that healing and strength into heart center. I'm going to do some balances today. And again, I'm going to use my chair as a prop so I don't fall. Let's begin just with in Tadasana, which is mountain pose. Palms are to the sides. We're going to keep the eyes open. It's extremely hard to balance with your eyes closed. I've tried to do it. It's not impossible, but it's very hard. So feel the strength in both of the feet, in the roots of the tree, as though you're absorbing water from the earth. And bring all of the weight onto the left leg. And as we've learned in our Tai Chi practice, feel this energy of the foot connecting with the earth and make that other leg very light as a feather. So connecting with gravity, heavy as a stone and light as a feather. And when you imagine that, then you can bring the foot up underneath the knee and bring the knee out 45 degrees. Find a drishti or a place to fix the gaze. And then hands come into prayer pose, namaste, or you can keep the hand on a chair. If you're able to, when you're breathing, bring the hands up and become the tree with water flowing all the way up the branches into the leaves. The rain coming down into the leaves all the way down into the roots. And then open your tree and release. And shake it out. Now let's do the other leg. So coming to the other side of the chair, we're just onto the mat. It's hard to balance on a mat, but I'm bringing my right foot deep into the earth, very, very solid, as though it's a very heavy root, keeping that very connected with the earth, with gravity. And then the other leg is light as a feather, bringing that now up under the heel under the knee, bring the knee out to 45 degrees. Find the drishti, or a place to fix the gaze. Nikuda, a point. Nikuda in Hebrew. And remember that energy that's in the foot that's connecting with the earth. And then if you're able, bring the arms up. The last element is to look up. That's really hard to do on the mat. I need the floor, but I'm going to do it for a minute and breathe. And become the tree you wish to be. Feel the water flowing from root to leaves, from leaves to roots. And then release. Let's release the hips. Hallelujah. I love this. Yeah, and let's get the energy going from foot to foot as we do in Tai Chi. And just bring the hands up and around, up and around, up and around. Scraping the water, bringing the rain up and flowing down, down to the ocean and up. And then go the other direction. Feel the water surrounding through the ocean, up through the rain and all the way down a big circle with all of the energy in the legs, feeling completely connected with nature. And then shake everything out. Hallelujah. Create that force field all the way around you once more. All the way around. Forward fold and hinge up. How's everybody feeling? I'm feeling really good. We're going to sit and do our cottage prayer for a stretch today. So if you need a block, when you come to your chair, find a block, or you can be seated on the mat as we do this stretch. I think it's going to be better if you bring both either on your back and you'll stretch one leg up as we normally do. Oops, I think I put in the wrong. I need to skip forward. Well, we can do both. It's okay. We do 2 stretches. It's fine. So let's just stretch either the right leg up towards the ceiling or just out towards me, the screen. And just grab underneath the leg and rotate the foot one way and then the other. Inhale, flex. And exhale, point. Anything that you might not need, we're going to let go through the feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, flex. And then stretch the left arm up. And try to grab that toe forward. And then release. Good. Let's do the other side, then we'll do the hips after that. So let's press the left foot out, grab underneath the thigh and just rotate. Now lift from the heart so you're not slumped back in the chair. I don't mind using a chair, but we have to keep ourselves strong. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Let's raise that right arm and then stretch forward as you exhale. Get a nice stretch in the left leg. And drop it. Good. Wiggle in the chair or rock the hips from side to side on the mat. Good. Press the right foot out or the right foot up toward the ceiling, and then bring that right ankle onto the left knee. Press, press, press the knee open. You can thread the needle if you're on your back and just bring that opening into the hip. Inhale, exhale, allow that healing water to flow through the hips and release any emotions that you don't need. Inhale up, a nice easy stretch if you're on the mat. Just bring the knees to one side, look to the other side. And inhale up, and twist to the other side. Good, release that leg. Good, press the left leg out or up. Inhale, exhale, bring that ankle onto the knee and press. Press, press, feel the opening in the hip. As you inhale up, gather that water of healing all the way down and feel it wash through the hip. Inhale up, a nice easy twist to either side. Inhale up and to the other side. And release that leg down. And now I invite you to either go to the wall or put your legs up the chair. I'm going to bring my stool here. I'm just going to put my legs up this chair here for a nice, relaxing, Kaddish memory moment, and then Shavasana. If you'd like to bring to mind someone whose yard side occurs on this day or this week, bring to mind someone who perhaps is dear to you, whose blessing of memory brings healing to your body, mind, and spirit. Perhaps allowing the waters of healing to flow from the top of the head once again, and washing grief and pain out through the feet, as you breathe, say their names for blessing. Allow the blessing of memory to wash through, and allow the pain of trauma to wash away. Relax the arms, shoulders, the legs. You've got your legs up a chair, up the wall. Feel the power of allowing that pain to wash up through the feet and away. Imagine a well, cleansing and healing, allowing a renewed hope and blessing. These life-giving waters, much like the words of the Kaddish prayer, bringing new life, new hope. Bringing a deeper understanding of memory and meaning. May this peace and the water bring us comfort and strength. If you're feeling cold, bring a blanket up over your legs. Perhaps you have an eye bag that you want to put over your eyes as we sink back into our healing well, floating now in this warmth of healing water, flowing under us, flowing to the sides of us, flowing around us as we're floating face to the sun, allowing all the benefits of this healing and this practice to absorb into the deepest parts of ourselves. Allowing all of the benefits of this healing water to absorb to every place of the body, beginning with the top of the head, feeling that healing coming over the ears, over the face as the eyebrows gently drift apart. The jaw relaxes, the mouth becoming four walls with the ceiling and floor and the tongue suspended easily within. The neck is relaxed as the warm waters of healing release any tension in the neck and the shoulders. Arms feeling heavy and warm, all the way down to the elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, remembering the thumbs. Allowing that healing water to surround our hearts. Nekavim, nekavim, chalulim, chalulim. All of the opening chambers, sending this life-giving fluid to every vein, every artery, every pore. We say a blessing and thank our hearts for doing all this heavy lifting. As we sense this water flowing through the spine, relaxing the back, relaxing the belly, and down the hips, allowing the legs to feel heavy and healed. Bringing healing to the thighs, the knees, backs of the legs, the hands, abs, shins, ankles. Remembering the feet. Saying a blessing for our feet for bringing us to this Mishkan, this holy place of healing. Our yadayim, our hands, for doing good in the world. Our hearts for knowing love, receiving love, and giving love. And our minds for the gift of knowing and expansion, gadlut, opening the mind. Spending a few more moments relaxing in this embryonic field, this fluid of the mother's love, the water. The mother's water of healing, the well of renewal. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, becoming aware of the chair beneath you or the mat beneath you. If you're on the mat, gather the knees towards the heart, roll from side to side. If you're on the chair or your legs are elevated, just bring them down. Sit up from the chair. Take a nice deep breath in or roll onto the right side of the body, making a pillow out of the arms. Nice deep breath in, release through the mouth. Feel that water continuing to flow. Water of healing. Push yourself seated or come back to this moment so we can end with our healing circle, Zot Kos Miriam, the Mayim Chaim. If you have anyone that you'd like to call for healing, please bring their names into your heart center. I see why you couldn't hear me because it says that my AirPods weren't connected. So I apologize for that. Not sure what happened there, but let's go for it right now. Bring those names to mind, anyone who is in need of healing, all of those in our communities, our country, our world. Anyone who might be in need of our healing prayers. These are the waters of Miriam, the healing waters, Zot Kos Miriam, Mayim Chaim, the waters of life. As we Open our hearts to that healing. Open the arms, inhale. And then exhale, send that healing out to whoever might be needing healing. Inhale, bring the palms together. And press the palms down the midline of the body. And bring that healing right into the heart center. Inhaling, open the heart to healing. Exhale, send that healing out to all in need of our healing prayers.
This is the healing cup.
The healing cup, the healing well. Inhale, press the palms down. Press. Once again, bringing that healing right into heart center.
Please, yeah. Heal us all.
Thank you for spending this hour of
Find healing.
the well of healing. I wish you a day of peace, of light, of healing. Namaste.
Namaste. Peace.